Told NorCal I'm next up, it ain't no stopping me. I ain't Capolo, you hear AA, then it's a robbery.
Alright, y'all, welcome back to the show. We got a special guest. You want to introduce yourself to the people real quick?
Oh man, I go by the name of AON Preme, AON_authentic on Instagram, you feel me? And on YouTube, AON Preme.
I know some niggas switch sides, they done changed on big profit. Now little boy, I'ma stand on it. Knowing that he wrong for how he move, he get scandalous. Gave all my love, nothing left, I'ma handle it. It's the reason I get paid, nigga. You ain't real enough. Lemonade for lemon squeeze triggers. I could post up. Racist. I be whipping black trucks and Masons. Bankroll. I be all around the world on 10 toes. Shoot him from the front. Let's go exit out his bag. Ever since I lost Los, I've been grinding where it's at. Can't slow without God. Got money, got on. We don't got problems, niggas mad, and they know it.
Alright, so AON, so what does that stand for?
All or nothing. Hell yeah. That's something I came up with when it was a time where I was like, you feel me, trying to just work myself to do something, because I'm the only child, so I motivate myself. So the all or nothing was just like, you feel me, a motivational quote for me to go by. So that's
okay, all or nothing. So
yeah.
So what was your first time? Did you just come up with that in your head, or did you hear people talk about it?
I came up with that in my head, but then eventually I started hearing it more like in movies, like old ass movies or something, or like an old song or something. But you feel me, I just feel like it's a shout out to me, you feel me, it's to keep it going, you know what I'm saying, all or nothing.
Yeah, that's a good little, what's it called, abbreviation? That's a good abbreviation.
Yeah, some good letters.
Yeah, well, so then the Preme part, where did the Preme come from? And how did you decide to put that into one, all or nothing Preme?
See, I was Supreme at first.
Supreme?
So, yeah, it was Supreme, you feel me, you know, that's just like power, like, you know, Supreme all. So I was fucking with that, but it wasn't on no like Supreme shoe type of thing, you feel me? And I just cut the SU part and I just kept Preme. But then I'm probably gonna cut Preme and then be AON, you feel me? And just leave it simple for people, but hell yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Sure.
Yeah. So was your first venture, was it music that you got into at first? And that's what got you into this business? You say it's music?
Yeah, it was music. Music kicked everything off, for real, you feel me? That's just my gateway to other things. Well, at least I thought it was, until I started doing clothes and then noticing, like, you feel me, that's my gateway to shit. Because people was more open to it versus, oh, just get on the song, because they'll think, like, you trying to feed off them because they might be popping more on the song, but versus it being just like a regular clothing brand and motherfuckers want to see each other grow, like you could wear my clothes and I could wear your clothes, it was simpler to fuck with people.
Okay, so alright, so then starting with the music part then, how did you first get into making music?
My uncle Carlos, R.I.P., he used to make hella music in the house and I just used to watch him. Never knew what he was doing, but I hear it or something and then be like, oh, okay, I like the rhythm or the sound or something like that. Then staying in Potrero Hill with my mama and shit in San Francisco, she always used to play hyphy shit, you feel me? This around like Mac Dre and shit. He was playing Tycoon, going up to the stove, slapping that shit all the time, watching the videos and shit like that, you feel me? Like, that was an era for me to like be like, damn, I want to do the same thing. Like, I want the people to act the same way to me, how they acting like to Mac Dre and shit. Like, for sure. That's inspiration.
So, okay, that's interesting. So you were seeing them slapping like the old Mac Dre's and shit. Did you ever see like the music videos and shit too that they were dropping back then? Because that was the hyphy. That was the hyphy area. That was like peak hyphy. So were you exposed to the music videos too, or was it mainly just the music thing?
I was exposed to the like documentaries, like the Hood to Hoods. Yeah. You feel me? When they was doing hella Hood to Hoods, going to Acorn, doing Hood to Hoods, Mike Blast, like all that shit. I was watching that in the room with my partners and shit. You feel me? We would have DVDs of the shit from our parents. We just go in there and watch that shit. Watch people take these pills. You feel me? Act hella wild outside. And that's when we start seeing these pills and like smoking weed and shit at a real young age. I ain't gonna lie, like, you feel me? It just wasn't like, it wasn't influenced to us, but it kind of was. It because shit, my mama smoked weed. I see her smoking weed. Shit, I want to hit the blunt too. Like, you feel me? I want to see how she feel when she be off it. You feel me? So I'm not saying she influenced me that much, but I seen it a lot. So it was natural.
So what was it like getting into your first studio environment, like your first time recording in an actual studio? What led to that?
Shit, I went to my Uncle Jamal's house with my brother Roy. I think it was called Space Boys at the time or something like that. And it was a house in Concord. So we went to his uncle's house and we was there, you feel me? He do beats and everything, record everything in his house. So he like, you want to get on the song? I'm like, yeah, come on. So I'll rap something, I'll stop, and I'll be like, all right, punch me in. You feel me? Because I heard this from around Wally Pop was coming out, Lil Wayne punching in, hella shit. You feel me? So I'm like, all right, let's punch me in. He like, punch in? I'm like, yeah. He like, hell no. He like, nigga, you ain't no motherfucker Lil Wayne, Lil John, boy, you better gas that motherfucker all the way through. And I was staying like up for like 2-3 hours, bro. I started crying at one point. Was like, damn, bro, like I don't even want to keep rapping this shit. But then I finished it and it came out saucy. So we did interviews after that, starting to go on the radio stations and shit. I kind of fell in love with it after that. It was natural.
Yeah. And so what? Because nowadays, I would say you ventured into other avenues. Like you don't just make music, but you also have the clothing shoes. So what led to you? What was the first avenue? Was it the clothing?
No, music. Music.
Yeah,
sure.
Music was the first avenue, but
Yeah.
my bad. I meant to say, what was the second avenue? Like after music, what was the next step? Like you started making clothes after that?
Yeah. Currently, but at first, no, I didn't know what I was doing. I'm just making music just to be likable. I was making music to be likable, to be profitable. You feel me? At the end of the day, still doing the same thing, but I just went into the clothes because I started thinking like I used to get dressed up for high school. You feel me? All the time, iron my clothes out, make sure my shit good, wake up extra hour early just to do my afro in the mirror. Like you feel me? Because I didn't have it like that. So the shit I did have, I wanted to look nice in. You feel me? So I just took it like now I get dressed all the time. I do fly shit. Like fuck it, why not sell this shit? Why not brand myself? And make my own shit that I see other stores do. So it's simple. Sure.
Okay. So what steps did you have to take to do like what? So you came up with your own design and then you just started selling it in shops. So like how does that even work as a designer?
You go do a lot of samples. You go have some samples. You probably get an order of 50. The first order I got was from a store in East Oakland. You feel me? And I got an order of 50. But I've seen a design on Pfeiffer, and I bought the design. So my first design was a bought design, but I just put my AON twist to it, you feel me? Okay. And fucked with it like that. And I just did it big in the front, big on the back and stuff. So I was going outside doing a lot of footwork. I was in San Francisco at Neiman's Market shopping, and I just seen somebody, a female walking to her. I was like, oh, you want to buy a shirt? Like, you feel me? I'll show you the quality, like really selling myself to her. And she was like, nah. She said no at first. And I was like, all right. So, you feel me? I walked away. She came back to me like, matter of fact, yeah, let me get one. You feel me? I'm like, yeah, it's good. And I started selling it a little more. She bought 2 more. Then it was just like that, like, damn. But listen, after I did that first order, I thought it was going to be the same way. Like, oh, man, I got that shit off in 2 days. Like, you feel me? Every single time. But each design not going to be the same. So once you get a design, it's like trial and error. You got to see what the people really like. But I want to put out what I like, so I know other people gonna like it. You feel me? At first, I was just doing random designs that just didn't mean nothing. You feel me? But now when I start looking at it like, okay, I want to put an extra long sleeve here. I want the shirt to start here instead of like up here on the seam, or just paying attention to details to make it more luxury than just streetwear. You feel me? Yeah.
Okay, so the trial and error. So like, what was the error? Do you have an example of like an error that you noticed?
Giving it to a lot of people, giving it to certain people. Like, you feel me? You can give it to rappers and stuff like that. Like, it's up to them if they go wear it or just kick it to the closet. Versus giving it to somebody that really appreciates your brand already and they go wear it all the time. They go, favorite t-shirt to go to sleep. That girl go wear it after that. They still go keep it in rotation. And it's going to be a memorable thing that they have, you feel me, that they keep in their closet and bring it up. Damn, I remember this t-shirt. You feel me? I remember I did these events in these t-shirts. So it's like, you know, that's what I'm trying to bring for sure.
Okay. And so what led to, because now it was that post, I made the post on my Instagram about y'all linked up at
So what we working with here?
Oh yeah, man, this Papa Op right here, AON, all or none, you feel me?
Bully gang in here, you know what time it is,
gang.
brother. You see the motherfucking building,
You know what time it is, hottest female, but look up. XL for my boy Adam, and I got the Benny.
Y'all had it was the Papa Op shirt and whatnot. So what, is that your newest design? What led to that design idea?
Really, I was just trolling, you feel me? I just seen the design and I just wanted to make it in my own way or whatever. I seen like how Young Thug was doing like his spider design. I was like, you know, it's around Halloween, and I already did a limited drop before then, so I was like, fuck it, let me do another one before Halloween is over. But it came a little later after that. But when they dropped, it did numbers, you feel me? Just because I learned from the other drop, like I just gave it to certain rappers, but made sure I filmed it and made sure that it was documented and that my brand continue to have content and they continue to see it everywhere, you feel me? So it's like even if they don't wear it, they still was seen giving the merchandise on camera, you feel me? So that's what I'm focused on right now, for sure.
Okay, so, because I noticed when I posted it, it was a couple people were commenting. You did come up with a good rebuttal, though. I seen you comment that rebuttal, so I want to give you an opportunity to speak that rebuttal on camera. Because there was some people commenting like, oh, Papa Op is tearing down the culture and type of shit. So what do you have to say to people that are commenting that type of shit?
I mean, a shirt don't make you do something. Just because it has a logo or a design on it, that don't make you want to go kill somebody. It's like having a gun in your hand. Like, you pulling the trigger is the reaction to something else, you feel me? So at the end of the day, it's your mindset. It's how people think. If you want to have a negative mindset, you want to think the cup is half empty instead of half full, that's on you. Because it's not going to be everybody that agree with what I do. They're not going to agree with what I say. So I don't mind the feedback. It's feedback at the end of the day. And of course, I take it and I register it, and it's up to me to, you feel me, do what I do from there. But of course, I'm always listening. I'm always got an open ear, you feel me? I'm never trying to push no negative stuff. I'm all or nothing, you feel me? It's positive motivation, you feel me? That's why I'm pushing. But hell yeah, the Papa Out was just a spin-off I wanted to do. Like I said, I was trolling when I made it. And it kicked up dust, you feel me? A lot of people picked it up. No Jumper picked it up. You picked it up, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm just trying to keep that momentum and keep the traction going to shit, at least break through, penetrate to some mainstream shit, you feel me?
Hell yeah.
I really go that route. Hell yeah.
Okay. Yeah, okay. So, how did that connection too? Because you mentioned No Jumper, because I did an Instagram post recently. It was talking about y'all at No Jumper. So, how did y'all get to the No Jumper spot in the first place?
I was DMing Adam, talking to him, you feel me? He was just telling me, like, pull up. Like, we got a grand opening. Like, you serious? Just pull up. Alright, you feel me? We all jumped in the van, slid out there, hit multiple studios, you know what I'm saying? Made bangers, documented that. So it's like a whole journey that you could see. You can hear the journey in our music and you can see the journey at the same time. So it's like, I just want to give y'all the double whammy. It's like we doing here. We're making music and we doing interviews at the same time. You feel me? Just networking and keeping it going, because at the end of the day, it's all a start off. And once it kick off and get hot, you just started, because you still got to stay at that same level, but you got to go past that level. So what's the next step? So it's always the next step to what you do. You feel me?
Okay. And then, so another thing too, because you have been in it for a minute, you've been doing the rap shit at least for over 2 years. What's the biggest thing that you could say that you have learned over this journey from when you first started, when you first started dropping videos to right now?
Don't take stuff personal. You can't be hurt because somebody said something about your song, or you can't be hurt because somebody didn't hop on your song that they said it was go hop on your song. So it's like, you just gotta focus on yourself at the end of the day. It's like a little bit of selfishness that you gotta have in order for you to win. You feel me? Saying genuine selfishness though. If it's like some people that's clouding your mind, you're not around the right people, you feel me? You able enough to separate, you feel me? And be selfish with your time to make it where you want to be in life, instead of just feeding into what's going on presently. You feel me? You gotta think ahead sometimes, but live in the present though, for sure.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Okay. So, what's coming next for AON Preme and the brand and everything? Not just AON Preme, but the brand in general. People know what we got coming, where we check you out and all that.
Okay, yeah, like I said, y'all can check me out. I just look at y'all can check me out on Instagram at AON_authentic. Also on YouTube, AON Preme, you feel me? PREME. But I do have a project coming out with the Bullet Gang coming soon, probably like next week, you feel me, before Thanksgiving. So I'm excited about that. I documented everything. You guys can go watch it on my YouTube at AON Preme, you feel me? Shout out Tammy T, shout out NorCal, shout out Shotty Q. You feel me? Shout out the Bully Gang, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Studio X for having us come, and MJ, you feel me, engineering. I just want to show love to everybody at the end of the day. We all or nothing, you feel me? We got each other, you feel me? I ain't gonna say too much, I appreciate it. Sure.